What's up guys, it's Claudia, welcome back to my channel. It's raining today, so there's nothing else to do other than go thrifting. I'm gonna take you guys along and let's see what we can find. So as you guys know, I love to start with the shoe and purse section. I found these first two pairs which felt extremely summery to me and totally set the mood for the rest of the thrift trip. I also found a pair of Ferragamo heels, but these were a little bit too old school for me. I also found these two pairs of white shoes, and I think white for the summer is just such a classic, such a staple, but ultimately nothing I wanted to get, and I moved on to the purses. Here I ended up finding just a few purses that kind of caught my eye. This one had a really cool brass detail at the strap, but the purse itself was kind of simple. And I like this Guess one. You guys know I love the vintage Guess bags with all the chunky logos and metal details. This one I thought was kind of cool. It was woven and reminded me of Bottega Veneta. But ultimately, this Coach bag was actually what got my attention, and I loved it. It was in perfect condition. It actually really reminded me of an Emilio Pucci pattern, as well as the colorway, but it was listed for $40. And then I found this red leather bag, and it had a really cool shape and of course the Gucci logo, and I don't imagine it was authentic whatsoever. It did not look like it, but imagine how cool that would have been. Definitely a really iconic find. And then I moved on to the activewear. There was a few things I was looking for, mainly a top with stripes, kind of like I showed on that first piece. Except I'd obviously prefer it to be some sort of activewear brand, kind of like these Adidas pants. I love the hot pink and black combination, but I actually just recently bought a pair that was black and lime green, so I felt like I could pass on those. And sure enough, a moment later I ended up finding these solid blue ones with white stripes, and these were definitely a little bit different for me. I don't have a pair like this. They also unzipped at the bottom, so I love that the bottom could have a wide leg sort of fit, and I ended up grabbing those. Then I moved on to some of the sweaters and hoodies. I ended up finding this really cool pale yellow Lululemon sweater. I didn't love the back of it, but I thought the front was pretty cool and I thought I would just try it on. I also found this red Ferrari one, but pretty quickly decided it was not exactly my style. And then I moved on to the dresses, which for some reason I always have so much trouble finding dresses that I like, but I was kind of intrigued by this pattern. I thought it was kind of a nice mix of vintage, but with nice, trendy, and like fun spring colors. I also found this dress, which I think could have been a really cute kind of baby doll style, but it ended up being a bit of an outdated fabric and ultimately didn't feel as cute as I would have liked it to. But I found this dress, and this is honestly the best dress that I've thrifted in so long. It's a beautiful halter dress from Super Vintage Le Chateau, and the bottom's asymmetrical and it's just so perfect. I've already washed it and tried it on, and I cannot wait to wear it. Then I found this baby pink piece in the skirt section, and I thought this could have been a really cute tube top actually, but I kind of had this afterthought after I was thrifting, so unfortunately I didn't get it, but goes to show you can definitely be versatile with pieces. I also like these two plaid style and ruffled tank tops that I found, but they ended up being too wide and a little bit too big on me. I like the rhinestone design, I guess, of these two tops, but the Puma one was obviously missing a rhinestone. Not necessarily that I wanted to like sport the logo as the feature of the top, and then the dance one was just a little bit too like dance schoolgirl kind of vibe, if you know what I mean, so I skipped out on those and moved on to check out a few jackets. Honestly, now that it's spring, it's getting warm out, I feel like people might be donating their winter jackets, so I feel like it could be a good time. I found that Miss 61, but it was missing a few buttons and I would have had to replace all of them, which is just too bad because they were actually kind of the whole cool part of it. And then I moved on to jerseys. Didn't find any. The first black and white Adidas one they showed you was probably the closest to what I was looking for, but it actually had some snags and pulls in it, so it wasn't really in great condition. And then I moved on to jeans because I literally wear jeans basically every day, and I'm always looking for another great jean to add to my wardrobe. I love the zipper details on those Aeropostale ones randomly, but otherwise not really much. These cargo ones were kind of cool. They were more of a capri length, so I thought I would try them out, although I do have a pair of capri jeans that I really love already. Also, how cool is the zipper detail on the back? I feel like I never actually see this, or at least on women's jeans, I don't know. But I thought the zipper was really cool on the back, except they were skinny, so that's not our style. Then I went to check out the bikini section because we are getting into summer slowly, and last year I actually found a really cool bikini top that had sort of like a metal heart cut out in the middle, and I didn't end up getting it because it was too big on me, but I'm hoping that I can find another cool piece like that this year. And then I went to check out the shorts, which I've actually been on the lookout for some kind of cool booty shorts. So I found those La Senza ones, which were in a really great kind of lime green color. And then I went to the mirror to try everything out. I kind of knew right away that these shorts would be a little bit big on me, but they actually fit really great low-waisted, which I'm totally into. And unfortunately these jean capris were missing a button, plus they were a little bit more baggy than I would have liked. I also found this super simple tank top, but I liked that it was longer, and the straps came off and it could be a strapless, literally like squared off top, which I thought was kind of interesting, but I ended up leaving it because it was a little bit worn. Here's the black dress, which is absolutely dreamy and definitely a yes for me. And then this one ended up feeling too retro for me. Like once I put it on, I kind of knew I wouldn't get much wear out of it. It wasn't really my type. This dress was a slip dress and I absolutely loved it. I thought this would be perfect styled over long jeans even, and just worn as like a cute baby doll dress over some jeans, I don't know. And I ended up leaving both of these sporty sweaters. The Lululemon one was definitely more my style, but I think it was $25. And I picked these pants up because that blue color is just everything. I love it so much. And I ended up also leaving both purses. This one was not quite as cute as I hoped it would be. I feel like it felt a bit more like a little girl's purse. And the Coach one was very, very dreamy. Seriously, one of my favorite Coach bags I've ever found. But it was also about $40 and I just was not set on it, so left her behind. Here's my little haul for today. Just a few pieces, but I'm really happy with them.